imagine controlling talkback, mic level, mute function, and even the record function on your mixer without actually touching the mixer itself. So I've built this companion app that does exactly that. It is designed for church media production and live stream teams, giving fast access to communication, mic level control, recording, and muting directly from the app. So the first feature I'm going to be showing is the Talkback or Talk to Drummer. So it's a programmable button I've created to communicate with my drummer. And the interesting thing about this button is that I have this mic right here. The mic is the announcement mic that we use. I also use that same mic for Talkback. So watch what happens when I select the Talk to Drummer button in Companion. So I have it. As you can see, the first thing it does is it unassigns it to the front of house. Then let's tab over to the boss section. Then once I send some fader, as you can see, it is muted on most of my bosses. Then this is my drummer boss. You can see it's not muted there, right? It's not muted there. So I will deselect the Talk to Drummer button and let's see what happens. As you can see, it has assigned this mic back to the front of house, and when we check on our bosses, you can see it's no more muted. So that's the first feature. Alright, so for the second feature, I'm going to be showing you the mute system. So I have mute drums button, I have mute keys and mute strings. So basically what this does is it mutes the drums, the keys and the string instruments on the broadcast mix. So I created it for the broadcasting, so those handling OBS to have quick access to muting instruments that are coming into the broadcast without having to disturb the sound engineer guy. And why this is sort of like interesting is that it doesn't affect the front of house. It's just a broadcast. So here's what I mean. So currently, this is my drum, channel 1 to 6, right? And it's currently not muted. Now I'm going to show you my broadcast bus. So my broadcast bus is channel 12, 11, and 12. So I'm going to send some fader. As you can see, it's not muted. So I'm going to engage the mute drums button and let's see what happens. So as you can see, it has muted the drums on the broadcast, but in our front of house it's not muted. So same goes for the mute keys and same goes for the mute string. Alright, so for the third feature, I'm going to be showing you the mic level control. So I have pastor 10 dB, assistant pastor 10 dB, lead mic 6 dB. So basically these are like the main speech microphone in my church, and what this button does is that if I engage the pastor 10 dB button, it would take my pastor's mic level to, that's the fader level, to 10 dB, and if I disengage it, it brings it back to unity gain. And why this is important is that why this was created is to ensure that the broadcasting does not have to rock the gain knob on the interface, because my current setting is from the X32, it goes into my sound card, then from my sound card it goes to OBS. So instead of the broadcasting having to rock the gain knob every now and then trying to get the right volume, they have control of the speech mics on the mixer from this companion app. So watch what happens when I engage. So this is my pastor's mic. This is front of house. So let's go over to our broadcast. Let's go over to our broadcast boss. Now this is my pastor's mic on my broadcast. As you can see, this is broadcast 11 and 12. So watch what happens when I engage the pastor 10 dB button. As you can see, it has raised that particular channel to 10 dB. Same with assistant pastor. This is assistant pastor and it's taking it up. Then lead mic 6 dB. As As you can see, this goes just 6 dB. So when I disengage, when I deselect it, it returns back, and yeah, that's the third feature. Then the last feature I'm going to be showing you is the recording function. So basically, when you engage the record button, what happens is that it would trigger recording on the X32. That's the recording to the front flash on the X32. And it's this feature is really dynamic, because by the time I trigger record, what happens is the timer here starts counting, mirroring the recording duration on the X32 home screen, on the X32 monitor itself. So let's trigger the record button. As you can see, I'm recording. I'm at 5 seconds, and it's the same thing on the X32 app. It's the same thing on the X32. So what this means is anywhere you are in the building, as long as you have this app on your phone, you can trigger recording, and you can trigger recording remotely, and you can see the duration of your recording. Also, another thing I didn't mention is the moment our recording started, it changed from record to recording. That's another key feature right there. Then to stop our recording, to avoid accidental presses, I've created a really neat way of doing it. So what happens is, to stop recording, you have to hold the button, hold it, then it stops. And that's, as you can see, it has stopped as well on the X32 app. This app is still evolving. We have more features planned and currently in development. If you're interested in this product, feel free to send us a mail. The contact email is in the description. Thank you for your time. I will see you in the next video.